This is a guided regression meditation. Before we begin, make sure that you are in a comfortable position. This could be sitting up or lying down. If you have a zero-gravity lounger, this would be a great meditation to use it on. If you are lying down, make sure that your knees are properly supported as well as the back of your neck. If you are sitting up, have both of your feet on the ground and your shoulders positioned over your hips. Having your body completely supported for this meditation will help you create more distance between that mind-body relationship, allowing you to explore more into another lifetime that you have lived. Take a few moments and make sure that your body is completely comfortable. You can even pause the recording before moving on. Now that your body is situated, bring your attention to your breath. Connect to the flow of breath coming into the body and out of the body. On your next inhale, bring in as much breath as you can for a soft hold. As you breathe in, take in as much air as the belly will allow, and then sip in a little bit more air to fill the top side of the lungs. And hold this breath softly, making sure your shoulders have dropped. There's no tension in your jaw. And hold this breath as long as possible. Yet when you're ready to let it out slowly between pursed lips. Ever so slowly, even if your body is telling you you need to release the breath aggressively all at once. Control this and release it slowly and long. We're going to do one more breath like this. Breathing in, collecting all the air that you can to fill the belly. Sip in a little bit more and fill the top side of the lungs. Hold it softly, letting your body just open up and relax as it's full. And when you're ready to release the breath, slowly between pursed lips, slow and long. This next breath will be a little different. You're going to breathe in just the same. So when you are ready, breathe in, filling up the belly and the top side of the lungs as much as possible. Hold the breath softly and hold it as long as possible until the last moment where you will sigh it out all at once, relieving all that pressure in your body out into the air around you. Keep holding it. And when you can no longer hold it, release it all at once. Now take a moment to enjoy how your body feels. Allowing your breath to go back to its normal rhythm. Enjoy that new feeling of release in your body. Enjoy the comfort that you're in. Now that you have settled in, go ahead and close your eyes if you haven't done so already. Bring your inner gaze up and behind your forehead. You might feel your eyes turning towards each other and rolling up. And stay with this gaze as long as possible. I want you to see yourself in front of an elevator. I want you to see yourself standing in front of an elevator. Notice next to the elevator, there is only one button, and that button goes down. Since you are creating this elevator within your mind's eye, this is the world's safest elevator. In fact, there's something very magical about it. Before you push the button down, know that when you enter into this elevator, that it represents the connection between your mind and body. And that upon entering the elevator, that you are agreeing to allow more space and more distance between your thoughts and your physical body. This is similar to watching a leaf floating on the surface of the water. slowly floating down to the bottom side of the clear blue water. The distance between the top of the water and the bottom of the water is the representation of this elevator and your mind-body connection. When you are ready, see yourself pushing the button down, hearing, seeing, and sensing those elevator doors open in front of you. Observing how spacious this elevator is. Stepping into the elevator, turn and face the doors, and observe them slowly close in front of you. And when the doors close, you can feel the pressure in the room change, the feeling inside of your body change. As this elevator moves 10 levels down, we will both call out the levels together. Starting on level 10, saying out loud, 10, the elevator begins to move down. You can feel the movement in the body, softly moving you down deeper, getting closer to level 9, saying 9 out loud. Feeling the body move deeper and further away from the mental alert chatter, closer to level 8, saying the number 8 out loud. As the elevator continues to carry you down, holding that space, taking you further down and away, closer to level 7, saying the number 7 out loud. And the deeper this elevator moves, it's as if it's filtering your energy and cleaning and clearing it, becoming closer to level 6, saying 6 out loud. Feeling that filter of energy move all the way through you, deep into your core, down to your feet, approaching level 5 and saying 5 out loud. Observing how the head is lighter and lighter and the body goes deeper and deeper as the frequencies in your head become higher and higher. The frequencies in your body become lower and lower, separating out as the elevator moves down and deeper to level 4, whispering number 4 out loud. The elevator continues to move, pulling and taking your weight deeper into a heavy relaxation, closer to level 3, whispering 3 out loud. As the space continues to take you down, boosting the higher frequencies of your intuitive self, and simultaneously taking the body and going deeper and deeper closer to level 2. Saying level 2 only in your head. Feel the soft heaviness on your body pulling it deeper. As the elevator goes down, the body becomes heavier and heavier, coming closer to level 1. Saying the number 1 in your head. Enjoying that separation between higher self and body, and feeling the elevator rest. In a moment when the doors open, the higher frequency self will walk through the doors, allowing the deeper physical connection to stay rested and protected within the elevator. Know that you are the only one who has access to this elevator, and you will be coming back this way. So whatever you choose to leave behind, you can always recollect in the moment of return. From here forward, we will refer to the life that you are in now as the current life, and we will call the life that you are about to observe this life. Seeing and sensing the elevator doors open, only allowing the higher vibrational intuitive self to walk through the doors into a bright white light. Move through this white space until you come across a circle on the ground. It will be large enough for you to fit in, even with your arms stretched out wide. When you notice this circle on the ground, position yourself in the middle of it. Once you have found yourself in the center of this circle in this bright white room, begin to allow a white fog from the far distance of this bright white space to roll in. This fog that is slowly rolling to you has the power to relocate you into any other life that you are living. Considering time is not linear and there is no past nor future, all of your incarnations are happening simultaneously, and this fog is that very vehicle that will take you to whichever life that is needed the most at this time. Slowly allow this fog to become closer to the circle. Notice how thick it is, how you cannot see through it, how it creates an ultimate whiteout. In a moment, you will hear me count from 3 to 1, allowing this fog to completely saturate the circle that you're in. When this occurs, welcome this fog with an open heart and a willingness. Beginning with 3, the fog has completely surrounded your circle. Feeling it push in on that circle and roll closer to the surface of you. 2, the fog is pushing in onto the surface of you and pushing deeper into you, feeling it from the top to the bottom of your existence. And 1, fully saturated with the fog. Allowing this energy to transport you into the very life that will give to you what you need. Allow this energy to well up deep inside of you, pulling away from the surface of who you are, just enough to where you could look down and see your feet. Noticing what your feet look like in this existence, noticing what's on your feet. As this fog and transportation slowly pull away from you to the outer boundaries of this circle, allowing you to look down to observe and sense what terrain and colors and textures are within this circle. See yourself now crouched down and write the year of existence on the ground in front of you. You can do this with your fingertip or with a nearby instrument, such as a stick. Any movement or action that you're going to make is going to be easy and effortless. So take this next moment to write out that year or to say it out loud to yourself. Allow the fog to push away from the circle and quickly unroll and move away from the horizon line of where you are, as if a curtain were lifting onto a show. Begin to hear the sounds of the action around you, the smells of your environment. Are you indoors or outdoors? And what are you doing at this very moment? Find yourself moving closer to what you consider home, where you have built your life and where those you love surround you. Notice that you can speed up your movement or slow them down whenever it's necessary. Once you have reached your home dwelling, take the time to observe your possessions and items and discover and learn more about you. Who lives in this home? Who is it in this lifetime that you love so deeply? Find this person that you love so deeply. Move closer to them and find yourself in front of them. Look deeply in their eyes and ask, who are you to my current life? Look only into the eyes as they are the window to the soul, and they will show you who this person is in your current lifetime. It's time for you to travel to the peak action in this life that can show you what you need to know about your current life. Take a deep breath in, feel a heavy pressure on your third eye. And when you release this breath, the pressure of your third eye will release. And you will find yourself moving forward in this life into the very peak moment that will give you what you need to know in your current life. At any time you are feeling uncomfortable with whatever you are observing or sensing, imagine yourself pulling away from the moment and rising above it as if you're in a balcony seat at the theater, looking down on the stage, observing the action unfolding. Everything that you witness and see has occurred in that lifetime, and only the information of it will translate to your current life. Know that you are safe to engage and to experience this life. When you are done collecting the information that you need from this situation, see yourself moving forward to the happiest moment of this life. Feeling the happiness and the joy from the top of your being to the bottom. Notice who is around you and what is happening. Notice how this celebration and these feelings feed your current life. Finish up that celebration and soaking in all of that joy. It's time to feel yourself being pulled back to where your circle was. Coming back into that circle. Taking a moment to collect those memories and take that information back to your current life. In a moment, there will be a countdown from 3 to 1, calling the fog closer in to transport you back to the in-between, the beautiful white holding space. 3, seeing the fog on the horizon, rolling in thick, bright white, and quick, rolling all the way up to the circle, creating a complete whiteout. 2, the fog moving closer to the surface of who you are, ready to transportate you back to this holding space. 1, allowing the fog to penetrate down to the core of who you are, feeling that deep movement and that change. Now releasing the fog away from the inner self, out to the surface of who you are, releasing it further to the edges of the circle, and completely releasing the fog out into the distance, allowing this bright white space to show itself to you. In this holding room, all that you need is available, even though you might only see or sense the bright white. Everything you need is available to you. Take the next few minutes to enjoy this space, asking for anything that you need for your current life or any reconnection that you would like to make. After these few minutes go by, you will hear my voice come back to guide you to the opening of the elevator. Begin to make closure from where you are, or simply bring your consciousness back to that white room. See, feel, hear, sense yourself in this bright white room moving towards the opening of the elevator. Knowing that when the elevator opens, your current life will wash over you, merge into all of who you are. Looking at the elevator doors and the button beside it, seeing now that it only points upward, reach out and push the button. Feel the change in temperature and smell as the doors open, and you observe that beautiful space one more time. Come into the elevator, merging back with that current life. And together we will count from 1 to 10. And when we count from 1 to 10, we will be bringing back together that mind-body relationship. It's as if with every level the elevator goes up, there is a magnetic pull to your physical body and your higher intuitive self. In your mind, say 1. Feel the elevator begin to lift up to pull you back to the surface of this current life. Coming closer to level 2, in your mind's eye, say the number 2. As the elevator continues to rise, quicker and faster than before, reaching level 3, say the number 3 in your mind. Higher and higher the elevator goes through these levels. Closer to level 4, whisper 4 out loud. Feeling your body become more alive, maybe tingling in the fingers and the toes. As the elevator reaches level 5, say 5 out loud. As the elevator continues to go up, bringing that consciousness, merging it with the physical body, getting closer to level 6, say 6 out loud. Again, feeling the memories of what you've experienced, processing into your physical body. Coming up to level 7, say the number 7 out loud. Pulling in memories of your current life, acknowledging where you are. Coming closer to level 8, say 8 out loud. Feeling the weight of your physical body and the breath that you take. Coming closer to level 9, say 9 out loud. And feeling that elevator do that last movement up to level 10 to the surface of where you began this journey, say number 10 out loud. Fully back and alert into the physical body in this current lifetime. Observe the doors in front of you open. There they are, opening. Find yourself stepping out of them, and with every step you take, coming back into your current life, feeling how you're sitting or how you're lying, how comfortable your body was. When you are ready, begin to move that body, wiggling the fingers or the toes, or softly opening your eyes. Staying seated or lying down, take a nice deep breath in. And release it with a sigh. Begin to stretch your body like you're waking up from one of the best night's sleep, stretching the arms and the legs. You can use this guided regression meditation at any time you would like to observe or witness any other life that you are participating in. For now, you might want to grab pen and paper and document your experiences. But for us, this is the end of our journey, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day.